Hi guys, just a quick update. I want to preface this by mentioning that there's 21 data points, metrics, whatever you want to call them, that I'm entering in this stuff. Is it perfect? No, no. There's plenty missing, and I could tell just by the results that I'm getting. So I'm getting some wonky edge back, which I know that doesn't exist. But I think directionally, I think it's good. As far as I'd bet this stuff real small. That's what I'm going to do because I'm not handicapping this. There is no handicapping this. You're flipping a coin on these games, so you might as well enter the pertinent data and see what you get back. That's what I'm doing. Forget about line move. Watching the screen. I don't think this time of year I see a lot of move games that just get blown up. They're not all of them. Not all of anything is bad or good. So it's a market. It's a fluid market, and this time of year, you take what you get. There's good and bad on both sides. So to say I got the right side, you don't know what you got until the game's over. Um, anyway, with that being said, while I was doing this Marshall Dominion total, I don't want to talk about the sport trade, this wonderful exchange. They suck, is what they do. I can't. I think they have 5 games listed now. What are they waiting for? You know, I mean, you would think that they were booking this stuff. Just all these this is great, this is great. It's all bullshit. They're far from great. And I'm reading where it says we have a live market on everything. No, you don't. You're lucky if you find one game that there's somebody on the other side of. Last night it was Alabama that they were pushing. That was the only game that you could bet live. I'm just sick of it, but that's okay. There's a solution coming sooner than you think. That's all I'm going to say on that. um, Anyway, so other than that game, um, Northwestern moved. I agree with that. Just wait these out. Don't go crazy. It's 9.5. Should I bet it? No. You bet +10 or don't bet. You know what I mean? It'll go. It's going to move. It's going to go back before game. FanDuel's a 10.5 -04. So let's see what he's on the other end. It's criminal, I'm sure. Yeah, $1.18. Forget about it. 22. It's not worth it. Um, Now let me just double check a couple other places. Uh, so at if you're on if you're in Jersey and you have um, the ability to use Sport Trade, so for Northwestern +10, where are they at? Hold on, give me 1 second here. +10. 53. So that $1.12 for half a point. So you're at 10 minus $1.12.50. It's not quite 13 at 53% probability. That's a good bet. If you can do that, do it. Uh, I gotta, the results I'm getting again. There's no 45% edge. They don't exist. But directionally, I think this is working. Now you gotta go easy with the stuff. If I see a pattern where it's we're betting a lot of pieces and they work, then we could go up from there. But for now, so just write these down. If you can't get the number, just wait it out. Again, if you have access to Sport Trade, bet it there +10, Northwestern +10, minus $1.12.50 13. Uh, I think this is the wrong favorite on the Towson Elon game. This was plus one at 1.5. Towson 1.5. Elon was money line plus $1.13, which was a good price. It's a good price. 365 had even money. FanDuel was, I believe, at $1.05, and the rest are kind of in there, $1.05, a dollar plus 105, 104. So $1.13 was a good price. That's gone. They're back down to a dollar plus a dollar plus 105. It's bettable. You're not getting any bargain. Everybody's there. So, but that's a bet. Towson, I'm sorry, Elon on the money line. The 1.5 minus $1.05 as opposed to plus 105. Bet the money line. Just bet the money line. It's not worth it. Most of these places at 1. They switched favorites on this one. Elon opened -1. Now the +1, plus 1.5. Bet the money line there. And I got probably, 15 or so games. I ended up down at, I got one more. I just got to find the game. North Carolina A&T. What the hell are they? Plus 5.5. This number's too high. I'd be surprised. They may win the game outright. I mean, I know the whole fixing and all that stuff is, they cleaned those guys out. They're not there anymore. So I think with a situation like that unfolded with, players fixing games and whatnot, I think they have something to prove. And being a dog, it's a pretty heavy dog against Campbell, I think the number's too high. So North Carolina A&T plus 5.5 is a bet. So what do we got? You know what? Hang on, Delaware. I didn't look at them. Give me 1 second. Delaware. Yeah, I'm not laying 3, that's for sure. 2.5. That's a wait and see. Leave that alone. Northwestern plus 10. Elon money line plus $1.05 or thereabouts, and Carolina A&T plus 5.5. That's it for now. I'm going to run the rest. It's just time consuming because I don't have an automated process. So I have a template that I just change teams. I don't even really need to change teams. I could put team A. It doesn't matter, but change prices and that, and it does the certain calculations and whatnot. But I think it's a good starting place. There's 21 data points, so they're all relative. There's no nonsense in there. The pertinent ones you would think are all in there. So let's see what happens. I mean, I see these move games and the hot game and the this and the that, and I see bets come across for 5 figures and that lose. So I think we're as good served doing it this way than worrying about what this guy's betting and what that guy's betting. Forget about all of that. That's all nonsense. You're better off get in touch with the betting queen and than worrying about these guys who's betting what. Forget about it. So, all right, that's where we're at now. I got those 3 games, and I'm going to run the rest, and we'll do another video. Let's say, let's call it 6 o'clock. I'll be back. All right, guys, best of luck, and we'll do this again shortly.